Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Jason here. Today we're doing a fat recap of AMC, price action, everything that went on today. Also, how the SEC just charged some trading firms with naked short selling. They got caught. If you could, make sure to smack the like button down below. It not only helps out this video, helps out more people learn about AMC. And if you guys aren't a sub, hit that sub button, hit that bell notification, and let's get right into it. Real quick, if you wonder what I'm using here, I am using Webull. There's a link down in the description down below. You click on that link, sign up, put $100 and you get 2 free stocks worth up to $1,800, free money in your pocket. You also get these tier 2 NASDAQ views, which are the best part for 3 months right now. You can see buys and sells going in the market, out of the market, real time, and you get to trade 8 hours more than anywhere else. 4 hours pre-market, 4 hours aftermarket. It's a great deal. As you can see, today was a great day. We were up 14.8% over Friday's close, which is great. Again, closing at $55 even. Currently, right now, we're up another 66 cents to $55.66, which is another 1.2%. This morning, we did a trade up in the pre-market to around $51.80. Fell back down to $46.53 before going into the market hours right here at $52. Now, we did hit a high today right at $60, which was at $59.68. Every time we got close to that number, we got pushed back down again. There was a big sell wall at $60. I do think we can break that $60, though, probably going into tomorrow. Now, we did have a low in intraday right here at $51.80, but again, we did come back up off that low to $55 for, again, an ending of 14.8% above where we ended at Friday's closing, which is, again, a super, super great news. And we're going up in aftermarket hours. Nothing crazy, but still, heading up in the right direction. Aftermarket hours. That sends a good precedent going into tomorrow. So the volume today was at 344 million, which is good, right? So as long as we stay in that between those numbers, if we can stay above 300 million, between 300 million and 500 million a day, that's really, really good numbers for, going forward and going up in the price value here. Now, we do have options, obviously, that are in the green right now. There is a pretty good chunk right at 25,000 of them at $50 right here. If you go down here again, you can see all these filling back in, filling in. We do currently have 10,000 at 55 right out of the green, barely out of the green. Obviously, right now they would be in the green though. So I honestly think this week we could see us push over the $100 mark. Especially if we see anybody of some of these medium-sized people buy back in, we can see this price push really, really quick. Way over $100. I do think we could hit $100 this week, though. We'll be watching the price action here as well. I'll let you guys know of any updates that I could see going further and see how far this price could push this week. Now, going over the Ortex numbers for today, we do have an exchange reported short interest at 94.58 mil. Previously, it was at 87.55 mil, which is a change of 8.02%. That's great. Estimated short interest percent of free float. Currently at 13.94, previously was at 16.74, which is a negative change of 16.73%. Now, these numbers are kind of dissuasive right now. I know you're thinking, like, why is that free float on these shorts coming down? They're using other options to get it look like the short interest is going down on the stock, make it look like the shorts are going down the stock. They're using options in the calls right now to try to make it look that way. We'll go over more of that later. There might be a whole nother video on that and how that works. It'd be a long video, so I might break another video. Let me know below if you guys want to see that video. Percent of free float on loan currently is at 21.65. 7 days ago was at 26.00, which is a change of negative 16.73%. Shares on loan currently is 110.71 million. 7 days ago was at 132.92 mil, which is a change of negative 16.71%. Days to cover currently is at 0.82. 7 days ago was at 1.24, which is a change of negative 34.05. Now, the 2-week currently is at 1.8 as well. Calls to borrow currently is at 9.03. 7 days ago was at 9.26, which is a change of negative 2.51%. Utilization is currently at 98.91. 7 days ago was at 99.64, which is a change of negative 0.73%. Like I said before, anything over 95% is really well. Now, we did see some of those shares obviously get put into the market. So you're going to see that utilization come down a little bit as we eat those up, as we buy those back in and hold those. We'll see those, this utilization probably start going back up above 99. I really wouldn't doubt to see that. Again, anything over 95 is really, really well. So don't worry about that number. I know a lot of people want to see us at 100. Yes, 100 is great, but honestly, anything over 95 is crazy good. So there's really nothing there to worry about on those numbers. Now, heading over into the iBorrow desk numbers really quick, there is a 6.3% interest fee. There is 500,000 short shares available. Again, this number here does fluctuate just along with this number. So remember, these do fluctuate. They go up and down, up and down. Like earlier, you've seen 1.2 million. Now you see 500,000. Now these people are definitely taking more shares and doubling down on their shorts. We've seen this. They're naked shorting. They're everything. And we're going to go over those SEC chargings on a trading firm for naked short selling. That right there confirms this is happening. AMC is definitely a big product of that right now, and you're not seeing the full, short flow. We don't know all these numbers. We don't know the synthetics. That's the reason why when you see these numbers coming down, again, they're using other ways, just like they did in GameStop back in the day. They're using options and those kind of calls to make those numbers look like they're coming down as well. Now, on the stock tracker, real quick, there are 137,000 calls expiring in the money as of right now. I think this number is going to go up, though. I think we could see 300,000 by the end of this week expiring in the green, which would be great. That's the reason why I do think this week we're going to continue the upward movement. I'm not saying we might not have a day or so, something like that, where we see more of a flat movement. But what I'm trying to say is I think we're going to end above that $60+ mark. And I honestly think we could see 100. Now, we did have one large print order come through today for 2.3 million, almost 2.4 million shares for $125 million at a price point of 52.37. Now, these do go through the dark pools. So if you guys are wondering, yada, 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 that's the reason why these do go with the dark pools. You might see this in a couple days to a week or so, something like that, when you see these shares coming into the market. And then it'll start affecting the pricing as well. So if you guys also didn't know, AMC and GME likely to enter the Russell 1000, which is big news. This could honestly push AMC's price point even further up. You have a lot more buying power if it's on the Russell 1000 as well. The cutoff for entering the Russell 1000 has been updated to a market cap of 5.2 billion. AMC's market cap is currently at 25 billion. GME's is currently at 18 billion. To stay above the market cap of the 5.2 billion, AMC's share price needs to be over $10.13. GME's needs to be over $70.10. So 17.9 trillion tracks the Russell index, and hence this could cause a significant buying pressure in AMC and GME on or before the 28th of June. I do think this is really, really sure. So the June, around that, June 20th to the June 28th area, we could see some crazy volatility in AMC's price, especially on the 28th if it does go live on the Russell 1000. Which is going to be super, super awesome. Again, that's really, really great news for AMC and for GME. It doesn't matter which one you're in there. It's good for both of those. So Vortex did a short interest update. AMC closes 14.6%, causing an additional $422 million in loss to the short sellers. Man, for the day, and a $2.43 billion so far this month. Man, imagine being a short seller and just getting absolutely railed right in the bud, man. So estimated short interest is currently at 11.88% of free float. This is definitely a lot higher than that, 11.88%. You're not counting naked shorts or anything like that, right? Synthetics. And they did show right here, obviously, 19.6 million shares returned today. Again, they're using not so good ways to look like those shares are being returned, aka calls and things like that. Now they did borrow, though, additional 3.27 million shares of short, so they're continuing to short the stock over and over again. They continue to lose money, but at the end of the day, it's what they're choosing to do. They're choosing to line that bed, man, is continue to double down, and we're going to continue doubling down and buying and holding AMC. Another big story from the day, though, is that the SEC says they're watching the volatility on AMC and other meme stocks. The Securities and Exchange Commission, in a statement, shared with Fox Business, said it continues to track the volatility in certain stocks without naming specific corporations, which is, again, another further way. I think they're kind of spreading a little bit of, doubt in some people's eyes, and yada, 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 thinking that the SEC is going to shut this down, so on and so forth. I honestly don't think that's going to happen. I do think, hopefully, man, this can open their eyes and seeing how bad some of these hedge funds are and how they're continuing to short and continuing to naked short, use synthetic shares, so on and so forth here. to, again, evidently just try to plummet a stock down to a penny or less and bankrupt the company. Adam Aaron, though, did say, though, in a tweet that the financial press has a banner headlines about how innovative AMC and I are reaching out to our individual investors. Odd that they are praising something so obvious. CEOs and professional management teams should listen to shareholders. You own our company. We listen to you, Adam said. Now, this is something we thought about plenty of times. We've seen plenty of articles out there talking crap about how, Adam Aaron does talk to us, does try to be more open with investors and reaching out on Twitter and everything like that. They think it's crazy, but again, I think that's something that more CEOs should be doing. I think it helps out the stock prices. Two, it helps out the company learn about who's investing in their company and makes a better overall company at the end of the day. Now, one of the last things I want to pick up here, though, is the AMC insider sellers picks up as meme stock rises amid retail wave. Now, we talked about this on Friday, how some of these insiders have been selling some of their stocks as this price went up. Now, again, these, in all relative news, though, they have been selling some here and there ever since like $9. I get that you've seen a lot more in the past, week or so. But again, you have see the stock price up. These guys do get paid in stocks. They're going to be trying to get out when they think the top is. They don't really know the top's at anyway, right? They just think that, the price is up really big. Let's just make some money right now and get rid of these shares right this second instead of holding on to more of them. So we have seen some of these guys who sell. Again, it's been a very, very small amount. I think altogether it was like, 150,000 shares we counted up they sold. So very, very small margin of how much shares get traded every day, especially lately when it's been in the 300 to 500 million shares a day. A total of 7 AMC insiders have sold a portion of their stake since May 28th, when the latest retail fuel rally began, selling in a wide price range of $27.42 to $62.67. Now, right there should show you they know nothing. They just sell, again, when they think it's okay to sell, right? According to Insider Scores analysis of regulatory filings. Now, we went over this. I can pull these up really quick. That way I can show you. I pulled these up. Right here it is. You can see all these sold on here. We actually had one. When was this? Today. One was actually sold today, actually. Here's another one. What is this? Winchell Jr. So Howard Winchell Jr. right here sold 14,277 shares today at the price point of $55.34 for $790,000. Again, I didn't see this one. We covered these on the 3rd. We actually covered these on the 4th. I didn't see this one till today. Just now happened. It actually just got followed not even an hour ago, actually. So there we go. There's another insider sold today. I'm sure there'll be another crazy story about that tomorrow, how they're all selling and yada, yada, yada. Again, that's even with him added on there. Let's just say that's 200,000 shares. Let's just say 200,000 shares since the 28th. Let's just go with 200,000. I don't know if that's 200,000, but right around 200,000 probably sold since the 28th of May. So 9 insiders have sold the quarter and 3 cashed out in their first quarter, according to Insider Score. That compares to no sellers in all of 2020 and just 3 from 2017 to 2019. Now, again, when we say no in last year, it's because the price was literally zip yet. So they're going to hang on the shares. They knew that the company wasn't going under. They actually, worked there. They knew what was going on. They knew they were going to. Why would they sell last year at $2 or $3 a share? No, they're not going to do it. They're going to wait and they're going to be selling them now, right, when it's up, right? Especially some of these people have been holding on since 2017, 2018. Again, they don't really care about squeezes. They don't really know about these things, yada, yada, right? They're just trying to get out when they think the getting's good, right? Just like some sold at $8 or $9 back in the day. Notably, CEO Adam Aaron, who joined the company at the start of 2016, has never sold his AMC shares. That is right. Adam Aaron has never sold shares. He did give some shares to his kids, but he's never sold any shares himself. So AMC has gained more than 120% in June alone, after 160% advance in May, pushing its 2021 rally to up over 2,600%, which is insane, man. Insane movement. We're going to see this number double, triple. Who knows, man, how far we're going to go. We're going to go so high, it's not going to be funny. That's where we could go, obviously, as long as people are holding, right? Now, I do know there's going to be people in the comment section saying, hey, they're selling. They maybe know something more we do. Again, guys, they sold at like $8 and like $10 and like $12. And they've sold at the top, right? Somebody sold. Let's just look real quick. I'll tell you the highest one I've seen so far right here. Price range was, where was this at 58? Yeah, 62 right here. Carla sold at 62. But most people sold in like the 40s, right? So most people in here sold in the 40s. Even before then, look, we had people selling like $9, $10, $13. Again, they don't really know. They're just, selling when they think the price is getting good. Now, obviously, they didn't sell in 2020 because the price was literally nothing in 2020. So what are they going to sell at that point? You know what I mean? Let's be honest here. Last but not least, also, the SEC has charged a firm right now with illegal naked short selling. This is a more breaking news story right now, so there's not a lot of details. I will make a video as soon as there's a lot more details out on that, which is awesome. I don't have a lot of the details there, but it's good to see that they're actually acknowledging there's a lot more naked short selling going on. Hopefully this get looked into further, and maybe we might see some of these firms have to buy back in, or these hedges have to buy back in because of these naked short sells. Especially if they know they're going to come looking for them, especially if they know the SEC is going to come looking, and they want to get out as fast as they can to try to cover up their trails. Maybe we'll see some of these start to buy back in, especially once we know a lot more details. I will bring that story back out as well as soon as we know more details on that. I do want to thank you guys for watching this video as well. If you guys haven't, make sure to smack the like button down below. If you got a sub, make sure you guys hit the sub button as well. And if you haven't joined our Discord, there's a Discord link down in the description. Come over here and join the Discord. Awesome group of people over there. Over 1,700 people on our Discord. Amazing group of people. Have any questions, ask us over there as well. There is a link also to the Patreon if you guys want to know anything up on Patreon. Lots of stuff over there as well. Love to have you guys over there. I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you Starside. Peace out, fam.